Good morning everyone and welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Flicks on Nerd Comics Inc. Today we're checking out part 2 of his micro series of turning the amazing digital circus characters into Power Rangers. Let's go ahead and hop right on in.
Ranger Pomni ran as fast as her legs could carry her. She just managed to unlock every cage in the seemingly infinite multiversal prison, which both freed her fellow captors as well as many of her monsters from every corner of the multiverse. When she finally made her way to the cell block, which held the rest of the amazing digital Power Rangers, she found that they had already had their hands full. Using her twin daggers, and using skills she wasn't even aware she had, Pomni sliced her way through hordes of monsters until she made it to the ranger that she had talked to earlier that day.
Good skill.
Wielding a needle-like sword, Ranger Ragatha was fighting against a horribly burned woman, wearing a striped dress and a fedora, and scratching at her with a blade-covered glove.
Oh, it's Freddy Krueger.
In the air, and Ranger Ragatha began to float upwards before being tossed around like a rag doll.
You should have stayed in your room. Now you're grounded.
Ragatha hit the ground hard, nearly shattering her spine.
Ow,
was about to finish her off when Pomni ran up and stabbed from the back. "Knife to have known you," Pomni quipped as the woman screamed and disappeared in a burst of white light. "Thank you for that."
That's terrible.
"She'll be back soon, though. She never stays dead for long." Suddenly, the man in the purple and pink ranger suit came flying through the air, launched by the purple monster he'd been fighting, and landed...
Oh, that was the purple monster? I actually know that one. It's an SCP just called another horror monster. But the thing is, it's actually not a monster. It's a chef. He loves to cook.
Next to them. "Oh, hey, kid, you did it. Never doubted you for a second. Except, of course, I did. Now, let's get back to old dentures and get out of here."
Oh, so that's what Kane looks like.
Huh. "No, we can't. Ranger Kaufmo's gone, but Ranger Zubal's still alive. We can't leave without her." "Yes, I assure you, we can." Jax tried to argue, but received glaring looks from the other two Rangers.
Come on, we can kick some ass.
Save her.
Okay, not bad. Actually, I don't like this one. It's a lot more simple, but yet it still has a lot of flair.
Plan, the Rangers went back into the fray of battle to collect the two remaining members that Pomni hadn't yet met. First was a female Ranger, wearing a red suit with several white accents. She also appeared to be surrounded by swirling pink ribbons, and had one shield on each arm, one with a laughing face and another with a crying one. She was currently in the midst of fighting what looked to be a black alien with red and green armor. The alien shot lasers out of a shoulder-mounted cannon, but fortunately, not only was the Red Ranger flexible enough to easily dodge all the blasts, she could also stretch and extend her body into ribbons. She was able to last for a good long while, until a laser was finally able to break through one of her shields. She was about to take a second hit when the other three Rangers swooped in to finish the fight. Together, they were quickly able to incapacitate the alien. Then Ranger Ragatha introduced the new, now crying, Red Ranger. "Ranger Pomni, this is Ranger Gangle." Pomni reached out her hand, but Gangle
now these names are chosen.
"He broke my shield." "Relax, Ribbons," Jack said. "Old Molar Head can probably fix it, but we gotta get there, so first let's do the whole saving Zubal thing." However, Ranger Ragatha stopped him. "Jax, you're forgetting about Ranger Kinger." She pointed to a ranger in a purple suit, wielding a spear, who was currently fighting off what looked to be a blue insect-like alien with a bladed tail.
That is a Stitch.
"Oh, come on. Do we have to? He's a bit crazy." "Yes, we have to." The group then ran over to the active battle,
one of us.
And, though the blue creature was tough, they were able to eventually recontain it. Then, as she had done with Gangle, Ragatha introduced Pomni to Ranger Kinger, who, in response, simply started talking about an insect collection. With almost the full team assembled, Pomni led the group to one of the maps and teleported them to the lab, where Zubal was still continuing her battle with the abstract monster.
Okay, not bad. Next up should of course be Kingo.
"Oh, great. You finally showed up," Zubal said as she swung her axe at the monster. "Not by choice."
You know, now I actually got a question for you. Hey, Nico, because you're probably going to be the one watching this. In which video did he actually draw the Kane Zoron guy? You know, or artwork, I guess. Because it wasn't in the first one, which you would have seen by now. And I don't think it would be in this one, considering he just had pop up. So, what video was that one? Just let me know down below if you don't mind.
Mind you, Jack said. The Rangers then converged on the monster. Ranger Pomni punched it in its face, but then began to scream, as the hand she had used to punch the creature began to violently glitch and abstract. Ragatha
don't ever touch them.
These effects, but throughout her entire body. Nobody touch that thing! Suddenly, the voice of the Range Master seemed to come from nowhere. Ranger Pomni and Ranger Ragatha turned to see the tooth-covered face of the Range Master on the lab's monitors. After Pomni here took down this cellar guy's security, I was able to hack into the system. I now have complete control of the entire lab.
Hey, congrats.
The Master explained in
an
unnaturally sinister tone. That's great, but can you take care of this thing? Pomni said, using her unaltered hand to gesture at the monster. Oh, yeah. Suddenly, a floorboard slid out from under the monster, trapping it in some dark cellar beneath the lab.
The basement.
Can you also... Ranger Ragatha said, her whole body still violently contorting. Oh, yes, of course. They all heard something that sounded like a finger snap, and suddenly Ragatha was back to normal.
Yeah, just
Now that that's all over, all you have to do is come back to my cell, and I can teleport us all out of here. Then we can go on all kinds of crazy adventures throughout the multiverse.
Uh-oh.
Ranger Zubul quickly
What did you just
protested.
sign up for?
No, we just all want to go home. Don't worry, Ranger Zubul. I didn't care about your opinion anyway.
Oh, damn it.
However, before Zubul could protest further, some strange, childlike shape monsters burst into the lab. Oh no! Gloinks!
Gloinks.
Monsters
Oh,
began to attack
God.
them. Pomni tried to throw a knife at one, but it nearly stuck to its side and began to roll away. What are gloinks? She asked. Gloinks are sticky, shape-like monsters that steal everything they can by sticking it to their bodies, Range Master all too joyously explained. One of the gloinks crashed directly into Zubul, who immediately fell apart into her separate pieces.
Oh no.
Gloinks then stole her body parts and ran away. Oh no, they killed Ranger Zubul. Anyway, want to get something to eat? The food here is surprisingly good. Jax! Fine, we'll go save Ranger Zubul. Again.
Okay, so who's last?
Okay, so it appears that those gloinks have taken her somewhere on the second...
Oh, of course. The Gloink Queen and damn, I haven't watched the show in years. I don't remember her name.
...floor, most likely to their queen. Luckily, I have installed tracking devices on all of your suits, so I can teleport you all to her exact location.
Wait, then can you teleport us all out?
You can teleport us back, right? Range Master's face simply stared, unblinking for a few minutes, then disappeared. I guess that's a no. Ranger Jack said, right
Of
before
course.
they appeared in a flash of red light. They then all reappeared in a dark cave-like cell on the second floor. Ranger Kinger began to violently shake with fear, and Ranger Gangle began to cry. Ranger Pomni, however, simply looked at her still glitching hand, and lost in thought. However, their thoughts were all interrupted, as suddenly they heard a sinister laugh coming from the air.
Multi-eyed.
A few steps further, they
Interesting.
saw a woman wearing a red dress and a strange hat, both covered in eyes. She was sitting on a throne, which appeared to be made of various scraps and discarded bits that her minions found. Circled around her were gloinks of various sizes, shapes, and colors, all of which had snarling teeth and mismatched eyes. In the center of the circle, presented before the queen's throne, was a pile of trash, as well as the various body parts of Zubul.
A little hard to hear because of the music.
They chanted. Pomni and Gangle attempted to sneak into said circle, but, as expected, were quickly caught.
Okay, here we go.
Who dares to trespass the domain of Repulsa the Gloink Queen?
Repulsa,
She
that
asked
was her
in a
name.
sinister,
I forgot
warning
that.
tone. Oh, is that who you are? Ranger Jax began to mock. You know, you really should have asked my consent before showing me something that ugly. This caused the queen to fly into a rage. She immediately leaped off her throne and slammed her staff into Ranger Jax, knocking him a fair distance. The rest of the Rangers began to fight, but found they were no match for the Gloink Queen. That was until Ranger Pomni had an idea, and quickly ran away. Where's she going?
Oh, yeah?
Ranger Ragatha asked. She's running away, Jax complained. Meanwhile, Ranger Pomni managed to make it to Range Master's cell. Hey there, Ranger Pomni. I'm noticing a distinct lack of other Rangers. Range Master, can you teleport anything in the lab to the Gloink Queen's lair? Yes, I suppose I Oh, I like the way you think, kid.
Oh.
Meanwhile, back
Whooping in
the amazing
Kaufmo?
Rangers were losing badly. Ranger Agatha was completely unconscious, Ranger Gangle was crying, and Ranger Jax was simply laughing at her. Ranger Kinger, though he had managed to collect the head of Ranger Zubul, was now surrounded by gloinks and was nearing death. Suddenly, the sound of a finger snap was heard, and the abstracted Ranger Kaufmo monster began to fall from the sky, landing directly on top of the Gloink Queen. Now seeing this genuine threat, the rest of the Gloinks quickly converged upon the abstracted monster, giving the Rangers time to escape.
Yeah, there you go.
Ranger Kinger quickly grabbed the remainder of Ranger Zubul's body parts, and the group managed to run upstairs, where they made it to Rangemaster's cell, where Pomni sat waiting. At first, they were angry that she had abandoned them, but Rangemaster quickly explained what Pomni had done. Now that that's all over, I can teleport us all.
Oh, I just got Rangemaster, Ringmaster. I just got that.
Out of here.
Clever.
And we can go on many fantastical, amazing digital adventures all throughout this multiverse. Or at least whenever new episodes of the show that Nerd is exploiting here releases, which I have no canonical knowledge of. Ranger Pomni wasn't
nice
sure
going,
what Ranger
Kane.
was rambling about, but somehow she felt as if she was simply going from one prison to another.
You know what? In a very roundabout way, technically she was. Alright, everyone, that's going to be the end of today's video, and I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below, and I'll see all of you next time when we flick back on. Until then, this is Fox, signing out. Peace.